Good afternoon. I'm Karthik, and I'm one of the co-founders of Bundle. I often get asked how my name is spelled, so I decided to put it up there just in case. So I grew up in a city halfway across the world, wondering about some interesting problems and pondering whether there were any efficient solutions to this. I ended up going to the University of Illinois at Champaign-Urbana because the engineering school there gave me the opportunity to find solutions to some interesting problems. Now, Champaign-Urbana is a small, sleepy college town, and you tend to frequent the same business establishments over and over again. So by way of small talk, I started talking to a lot of employees at these businesses and got some very interesting insights. And our venture was actually born out of various such discussions. Now, businesses are fundamentally categorized into three tiers. There's the large enterprise, which is professionally run, has systems in place, and has a lot of resources at its disposal. I'll skip tier 2 for just a moment, and I'll get back to it. Tier 3 has a small mom-and-pop store, has very limited needs, has limited resources, and most of their processes are done offhand, and there's a certain charm to them. But then, there's a very interesting space in between. It's the medium-sized business, which is squeezed in between. They're professionally run, but they don't have too many resources at their disposal. And more often than not, their employees are juggling more than one responsibility. And very often, that responsibility happens to be inventory and ordering. Now, I know that's not sexy, but it's a teething problem that frustrates the employee and the employer alike. Now, let's look at dental offices, for example. They're compelled to have their employees manually walk around and count the supplies and place orders through multiple supplier portals because there's no unified system. So this is the typical scenario, where they're opening up multiple supplier portals to place a single order. If you add up all this time spent on these redundant tasks, you realize it's a tremendous waste of human resources. Any business that cannot afford an enterprise resource planning system is plagued with this problem. Hotels, health clubs, maintenance supply companies, private practice clinics, you name it. Now, when we began to quantify this problem at dental offices, we realized they're spending 8 man-hours a month doing inventory. And they're paying a premium of 25% on their supplies because they don't have the time and means to find the best price across different suppliers. So eventually, it's costing the average clinic $1,500 a month because they don't have a centralized digital system to manage their inventory and order from all their suppliers. And Bundle is here to solve exactly that problem. Bundle is a cloud-based solution with a mobile interface that lets businesses track their inventory and order from all their suppliers through a single portal. The users use the mobile application to track their inventory, and that inventory data is uploaded to the web platform in real time. And users can access this inventory data on the web platform and order from all their suppliers through a single portal. This saves them time and increases their cost savings. And the best part about this is it takes less than 15 minutes to set up. Now, a real revenue-generating opportunity is from the fact that businesses are ordering through the platform. So our product is free to the user, and we're monetizing it on the supplier side. We charge suppliers a sales fee on all the sales that come through our platform. Now, we are approaching this problem one vertical at a time. But if you look at the total spend in all the potential markets we could target, that's $105 billion. That is what businesses in our potential markets are spending on supply inventory. In the first market we're targeting, that's the dental consumable space, dental offices spend $14.5 billion annually on their dental supplies. So that gives us a market opportunity of $1.5 billion in our first market alone, assuming a 10% sales fee on all the sales that go through our platform. So where exactly are we? By the end of April, we'll be in use in 20 different dental offices and 4 fitness clubs. Our mobile application for inventory tracking is available on the App Store and the Google Play Store and is ready to use. We're also in the process of rolling out our product to a large dental support organization with a network of 750 clinics. So what does the future have in store for us? We're working on monetizing the platform, and as part of that, we're integrating with supplier portals, the APIs provided by the supplier portals, and that would put us on the path to generating revenue. And all this wouldn't be possible without 2 complementary skill sets. I'd like to introduce my co-founder, Shishir, who's the CTO of the company. Shishir has experience building various web applications that interact with products that do not have APIs, which enables us to interact with supplier websites without having to partner with them. While Shishir works on the technology aspect of the venture, I work on customer development and business development. And together, we believe we can make the supply chain exponentially more frictionless and ensure that businesses have one less thing to worry about. So if you have a dental office or a fitness club and are willing to engage with this technology and want to reduce the stress you have while doing inventory and ordering, please come talk to us. We can ensure that you have one less thing to worry about. Thank you.